Freedom of Emotional Love and Sex Love, Cultural Building of the Second Home Part 4. Xiefeng. February 22, 2010. Emotional love is the precious gift endowed to mankind by the greatest creator. Sex love is the highest order of game, as well as an effective initial approach to become a Buddhist believer, to gain enlightenment and reach the realm of Elysium. Fully enjoying emotional love and sex love accords the will of the greatest creator, and is a part of beautiful life that cannot be ignored and expropriated. It is an important connotation of the culture building of the second home to ensure that everyone fully enjoys emotional love and sex love and protect everyone's freedom to fully enjoy emotional and sex love. Any suppression or expropriation of this freedom is inhuman and goes against the will of the greatest creator. There is no family, no marriage, and husband-wife relationship in the second home. Once inside the second home, everyone is free and is free from any bondage and shackles in the matter of emotional love and sex love. On the basis of mutual consent and within the code of civility, one will not be subject to any form of restraint and supervision in his or her emotional life and sex life. Anyone who attempts to limit and supervise others' freedom of emotional love and sex love has deviated the values of Chanyuan and will not be entitled to live in the second home. No one should usurp or control others. No one should treat others as his or her private properties, no one should interfere in others' emotional love and sex love, no one should expropriate others' freedom of emotional love and sex love. In other fields of life, we should get rid of the consciousness of feudal autocracy, eliminate oppression and private ownership. In the field of spirit, soul, and flesh, we should also get rid of the consciousness of feudal autocracy, eliminate oppression and private ownership. Jealousy indicates the ugliness of one's soul. Jealousy, complaints, resentment, and hatred manifested in emotional and sex love are the symbols of an ugly soul. It is morally criminal to restrict, control, monitor, supervise, and hinder others' freedom of emotional love and sex love out of jealousy. In the second home, any form of emotional and sex love is free. One is free to live all by himself. 2 People are free to live together faithfully and refrain from any emotional and sexual relations with any third person. One is also free to have more than one emotional and sexual partners. One is also free to have unlimited number of emotional and sexual partners. Everything goes on in accordance with one's own free will. This is private affair, not public affair. The second home respects everyone's will, personality, and hobbies. No one should impose his or her will and values upon others. Those who like bread should not limit other people's like for noodles. Those who do not like apples should not forbid others to eat apples. The home encourages the blooming of all flowers, like the 8 celestial beings that each display their own special skills in crossing the sea. The home provides the stage for the full and comprehensive blooming of gorgeous flowers of human characters. For thousands of years in human history, as a result of erroneous consciousness of emotional love and sex love and artificial limitation, improper moral norms and commandments have been established in different countries, causing countless people to have been treated unfairly. Human character has been severely suppressed, the originally beautiful things have been messed up. Actually, very simple things have been complicated, things that are pure and noble in nature have been treated as humble and dirty. What should have been a comedy turned out to be a tragedy. Such situations should not continue. The original purity and simplicity of things should be restored so that everyone can fully enjoy the pleasure of emotional love and sex love, and everyone leads a happy, pleasant, free, and blessed life. And this is an important part of our culture building. Since man is still in the backward and ignorant state at present, in the situation of competition and struggle governed by the rule of jungles, and in the war of survival centering on the selfish possession of resources, we face severe challenge and difficulty in building a culture that makes sure everyone fully enjoys emotional and sex love. The road ahead is fraught with twists and turns and great risks. Without a firm will, one is likely to be swallowed up by the secular outlook on emotional love and sex love at any time. The wind and waves of the secular world may overturn our boat of new culture. However, the society is moving forward, people are awakening, and more people have realized that the traditional views on emotional love and sex love have caused great misfortune and pain to mankind, especially to individuals. We firmly believe that as long as we stick to our belief and as long as we are patient, the new culture of the second home is bound to be widely accepted by people. A brand new way of life will bring happiness and light to mankind, and the Lifechanyuan era surely come to us.